Oh, Sammy, welcome back to Dragalia Lost. We're in chapter 21, and I'm not looking forward to it. A sweet canopy. I love canopies. At long last, we have reached the summit of the sacred tree where the dawn shard slumbers. Good for you, Nedrick. It contains a power great enough to alter fate itself, a power I intend to use for the sake of this world. Wait, what? What are you going to use it for? As custodian of the sacred shards, I would hear any objections you have now. What in the world? Oh, is it Elysium? It's Elysium, isn't it? According with Finlorder's request, we followed Nedrick, Dinlorder, and Zephyr to the sacred tree. There's no telling what will happen if Nedrick gets his hand on a dawn shard and forms a pact with Bahamut. We have to catch up to them, both to protect the dawn shard so we can finally discover Nedrick's true aims. I have no idea. Jesus. It must be thin up there, huh? We climbed the climb, but we still got ways to go. Totally beat you guys, beat like a rug. You can fly, what are we talking about? Sadly, we do not have the luxury of rest. Nedrick and Dinlorder have likely made it to the summit already. The place where the dawn shard lies. We need to catch him before he can claim the shard. We must discover his true aim. Finlorder said he was going to secure the dawn shard and make a new pact with Bahamut, but that's not the whole story. Yes, it tells us what he's planning to do, but we still have no idea as to the why. You're right, his true goal is a mystery. I'm going to crack it. Which is why we must capture him. Jesus Christ, what is going on? Though whether or not he speaks the truth is another matter entirely. It's obviously villainous pap, dominating the world or some other ham-fistery. Ham. Ham-fistery. I must say I'm a bit insulted that you believe his motives are something so trifling. Oh, it's Dinlorder, right? There he is. It seems we rate a visit from the son of Finlorder. What an honor. Do not compare me to the man who so easily surrendered the future of my people. And where is Nedrick? Likely at the summit of the tree. As for me, I chose to remain here and stop you. I hope you are prepared to die. Oh my god, we're gonna fight him? Stop this, Dinlorder. We have no quarrel with you. Let us pass in peace. You may have no desire to fight, but we fairies have plenty of reason to do so. You are here because Finlorder told you to stop Nedrick, yes? Yes, we gave him our word that we will protect the dawn shard. How pitiable you are. What? Hold on a second. I knew your body was a puppet wrought by Finlorder's hand, but it seems you are his puppet in mind as well. You spare no thought for the right or wrong of a thing, and merely carry out his orders with feckless, blind obedience. You might as well have strings upon your back. Pinocchio? With due respect, your majesty, what good is it for us to know the right of a thing if the situation is already past the point of changing? We need to know your plans. You can either tell us now, or we can detain you and the information by different means. Which is why I have no recourse but violence. Look, you're right in that there are many things we don't know about why you're taking these actions, but I want to know. I want to understand you. What is Nedrick trying to accomplish? What does he hope to gain by making a pact with Bahamut? We can't judge the right and wrong of your actions until we know these things. Oh my god! Futile. Wait. What? Why? The emotions regarding Nedrick are complex. Would it be possible for you to let go of those emotions and cooperate with him? I don't know, I honestly don't. But if I can be convinced that what Nedrick is doing is right, I would be willing to help. A model response, but words are wind that can be formed into any shape we wish. Then what would you have us do? Our word is such that those without strength lack agency of their own. It's a bitter truth that both Nedrick and myself have experienced far too often. But seeing as that is the world we live in, we will yield to it for now. If force is all that matters in this world, then I'll put yours to the test. If you can defeat me, I will tell you one of the answers you seek. Just one? I want to know all the things, man. Don't send these things against me. Yeah, I guess we have to kick his ass. Hello. Wow, all three of them, huh? You fight well. Yeah, hell yeah I do. Stand down, Jinlorda. As I said before, I have no quarrel with the Fairy Kingdom. I cannot. So long as there remains even the slightest possibility that you might interfere with Nedrick, I cannot suffer you to pass. Even if it comes at the cost of my life. You truly are a fascinating individual. You're quick to seize any opportunity that serves your ends, regardless of how it might stain you, and possess a rationality unswayed by emotion. Yet now you make a complete irrational decision to wager your life for Nedrick's. Are you truly so devoted to the man? Enough, Jinlorda. You said you would tell us what we wish to know. We bested you, and we have done so. Now speak. Indeed I did, and as promised, I will tell you a truth about the beings you will know as fairies. Wait, huh? This will affect you most of all, Notte. I believe you felt your own lack of strength before, yes? Your own weakness? I know. You've had agonizing moments where you could have done something amazing if only you were a little stronger. Moments? Dude, it's always like that. Everyone else gets to help each other and I'm always just watching. Just so. Fairies are among the weakest of all creatures, despite the fact that we share roots with the most powerful creatures in this or any world, dragons. Oh wowzers, I heard dragons and fairies were related somehow, but not merely related, my dear Notte. One could easily name us siblings. Long ago there was an era where this world held no people, no dragons, no fairies. But then fairies and dragons alike were brought into being by the same creator. Dragons are now a vital part of this existence. One could even say they make our world function. Am I mistaken in this, flame world, Brunhilde? Damn. I can't deny it. The winds, rains, and budding of earth are all brought into being through dragonkind, but what of it? You do not even see your own privilege. It's an arrogance so very typical for a dragon. You're good at getting on my nerves. Are you looking for a fight? Yeah, you tell him, man. Get his ass! It is not my intent to provoke you. I'm merely pointing out facts. Okay. I've had about enough of this smug so-and-so. Get ready for a beatdown, bro. Wow, she's really ready. Easy, Mim. Let him finish, provided he can do so in a timely manner. Now let me speak plain. Dragons and fairies are siblings with the same parent, yet they differ vastly. In contrast to the dragons who are a part of this world, fairies have little choice but to hide themselves away in a corner of it. All because we were created without power. This is a grudge then. You desire kind treatment because you were born weak? I'm not merely speaking about fairies. Many in this world lack power. Some come into this world weak, some are struck down by illness, and some simply have the ill luck to be born into unfortunate circumstances. How many choices, true choices, do you think people in such situations have? As the Fairy King, I am grateful for the good life Notte was afforded and the care of Toku and his family. Yeah, me! But suppose there were people of a crueler bent. How much agency over her life would Notte have held in that case? Tell me, Notte. What if the royals put you to work as a slave or treated you as an emotionless plaything? What would you have done in such a case? I don't know, but until I met Zephyr, I was pretty dang miserable. I stepped out in the rain, I was always cold and shivering, I was convinced some crazy thing was going to eat me pretty much every second of the day. Oh, my poor Notte. Do you see now? This is a reality for us fairies, as well as for all who exist without power in this world. Their options for life are woefully lacking, but would you name it a sin for them to seek power, to seek an ability to make real choices for themselves? Nedrick was once so powerless. A cruel disease took his life and forced him into a warped pact with a dragon, so that now he cannot exist without mana. All choice was stolen from him, which is why he knows so keenly the pain of the powerless and their longing for change. Oh no! All he seeks is a way to make this world one where those without agency might be able to obtain it. That is why I risk my life for his. I understand your ideals and even sympathize with them, but that does not mean we can ignore your actions. If the weak gain power, those who once held sway will in turn become weak. The situation will merely reverse itself, nothing will change. Spoken like the pathetic king of a falling land, you remind me of my father. You list all the reasons not to change and doing so prize stagnation without ever realizing this road leads only to death. It's clear this discussion can serve no further purpose, though I must say I have found portions of it enlightening. Jeez. For you see, my determination to stop you has now become an unshakable rock deep within my very core. I'm sorry, what? General, wait, I want to understand what you're saying. I truly do, but I think I need to talk to Nedrick first. Will you let me do that? Will you help me understand? Nedrick is a friend to the weak who seeks to wield his power justly, then he and I share the same goal. You can never understand him. You baby. And who are you to make that decision? You don't know the first thing about my darling, or the rest of us for that matter. I know plenty. For example, I know you would never permit me to seize even a modicum of power for myself. Actually, I don't give a crap what you do. Oh? Then would you not mind if I seize power like this? Wait, wow, what? Holy... Wait, what's going on? This is wrong. This is wrong. Wait, what's going on? What? See me, my friend. See me very well. What? He stole her, like, powers? Man, what's going on? Why does he look like me? Is it not obvious? I have shapeshifted. Don't be absurd, you can't shapeshift, you have no pact. Normally you'd be right, but this is another kind of shapeshifting, a magic discovered by Finlord which uses mana to change one's form. Change one's form. Oh god. Shapeshifting involves forging a pact in order to borrow mana, but with this power, the borrowing means no pact. Uh-oh. That's what they were planning. You bear witness to a new power. Apotheosis. Taking power without contract is no more than base thievery. Thievery? You wound me. The power is not stolen but borrowed, and I will return it as soon as I burn you to ash. Okay, alright. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, I haven't been this furious in so long. You dare take my form and turn fire upon my darling. You die for this. Sorry, sister, but I'm furious too. Furious at this puppet prince. What? You say you want to understand Nedrick? You think you can? You, who are born from the flesh of the other, given the powers of shapeshifting, raised in a life of wealth and privilege, you think you can understand Nedrick? Your words are an insult to him. So grant the death you deserve, delivered in the form of she who loves you. Yikes. Wow, that's heavy. God, this story, man. Speaking of, we get a new leaf alt. Yay! I'm not gonna pull for him though. I'm gonna wait till the anniversary. Alright, last episode for this video because it's going on a long time. Hey! Yeah, prepare yourself. Oh my god. Sure looks over to me. Now surrender and that's past while I'm still feeling nice. Don't you dare talk down to me. I told you this is not... Oh my... Ooh, what the hell? Enough, Jin. Nedrick? This is not worth losing your life over. If they wish to come to me, let them. Are you sure? I am. If they learn the truth and still want to stop me, I'll deal with them. Yeah, what the hell, dude? I'll be waiting at the summit. When you hear the truth of the world, come to me. Something about two creators? Like it's not just Elysium? And here you are. Help us understand, Nedrick. What are you trying to do? Why do you want to use the daughter to make a pact with Bahamut? You gave your word, Nedrick. You swore you would tell my brother the truth. Indeed I did. But even if I tell you the truth, you may continue to doubt me. How convenient. Are you now inventing excuses not to tell us? It merely means you are more likely to believe the truth if it comes from another source. Behold! What the hell? I shall speak if you desire. Thanks, green glowy misty thing? Who was that? Oh my god, I have protected Dawnchild from time beyond creation. I conveyed the tale of the beginning over the long eras that came to be known as the sacred tree. And you are the will of this tree. Oh my god, talking tree. If that is how you wish to think of it, I am that which exists with the world, and that which shall one day disappear along with it. Now please tell these people about the creation of the world. I shall speak of an age older than counting, an age when the world was not yet a world. In the beginning, in the chaos devoid of heaven and earth lightened up, two beings came into the world. The progenitor, known also as the human of beginning, and the origin, known as the dragon of beginning. The world was formed by these two pillars of creation. They gave rise to heaven and earth, human and dragon. All of the multitudes that now exist were created by their hand. Quite the grand tale, but how does it pertain to Nedrick's goal? The tale is not over, my impatient friend. In fact, it has only just begun. It's only just... Okay, the two who forged the world soon began to fight among themselves over how best to manage their creation. That must have been a thing to see. Jesus. The origin thought the world should be filled with infinite possibility. This worm treasured the idea of an existence determined by the decisions of creatures who resided within it. But the progenitor saw a world of clear and perfect order. It sought to manage all life in a way that would shape the world as a single perfect whole, a place devoid of any unforeseen deviation or branching. What? I'm not sure I'm following all of this. The world that exists now is the one that Origin wanted? I believe so. The world I once occupied followed a different course of history than this one. This world is different. It has diverged from my own on the basis of its possibility. The world the progenitor saw is one where all things are predetermined. How are you born? What do you do in life? When you die, all these things are set out before a person comes into existence. It's a world utterly devoid of choice. As a member of management, I can see the upsides of general arrangement. The pieces on a chessboard begin to move of their own accord. Is it impossible to plan a coherent strategy? Yeah, but not having any choice about things at all would totally suck. So as a result of the origin, we live in a world where possibility still exists. Are we then safe to assume that this being emerged as the victor in their struggle? Perhaps in one respect, however. The conflict between these two creators ended with neither standing. The progenitor was sealed away in the other world, and the origin's body was lost. Thus did they both lose their power to intervene in the world. And thus was the world entrusted to the very beings they had created. So that was the beginning of everything. It took place uncountable eons ago, millions of years before Ilya was even a glimmer in this world's eye. And how does your objective tie into something that happened so far beyond the mists of the past? Though sealed away by the origin, the progenitor has been regaining its influence over the long years. What is this influence? I refer to many things, one of which is the substance you know as black matter. The vast substance that fills the space between worlds is the overwhelming power of the progenitor given form. That's what black matter is? The progenitor has spent a great deal of time trying to break free from its seal, and now he has nearly succeeded. Well, okay, if you seek proof, look how black matter has proliferated over these last few years. When the progenitor finally breaks free of its seal, it will transform this world into the perfect whole it originally sought. A world where all possibility is negated, all choice is disallowed. So your goal is to stop the return of the progenitor, or rather, to destroy the progenitor once it returns, thereby cutting out the very heart of the problem. A bold plan, but can you explain what you intend to do in more concrete terms? I will obtain the power of the origin so I might oppose the progenitor. In other words, I will obtain the power of Bahamut, the worm of Genesis. But why? It is not. He just told you why! Oh my god! It is not only the progenitor who wishes to regain its influence upon the world. The origin, Bahamut, also wishes this, and has chosen me for his pawn. When I was an infant teetering on the brink of death through the worm scale, Bahamut came to me. And forged a pact, yes. Yes, but in the end the pact was a failure. I lacked the ability to shapeshift, and Bahamut could not regain his power. If I wish to oppose the progenitor, we must reforge our pact, and do it correctly. I didn't know it was possible to reforge a failed pact. The Dawn Child has power enough to change the very past itself. Oh, that's right, it's why Zen is here. If the progenitor is freed, this world will become a place devoid of possibility. This cannot be allowed to happen. The only way to stop it is for Bahamut and myself to make our pact anew. It seems to protect the very notion of possibility in this world. I see. If all of that is true, your aims seem noble. I've spent a good deal of time with this man. Say what you will about him, but he is not one to spew petty falsehoods. High praise indeed. I thought you might loathe the fellow, considering all the anguish he put you through. Make no mistake, he has done things I consider unforgivable, but that is a separate matter from this. Nedrick, I seem to recall Finlord as saying that forging a cat with Bahamut would pose a danger to you. My own health is a trivial matter when laid against the extinction of all agency. Alright, for now let's trust Nedrick. Are you sure that is wise? Yeah, baby! Finlord won't be happy about it, but it's clear Nedrick won't be deterred. And so far, I don't see a reason we should stop him. Now this is unexpected. Mind you, there's no telling when he might change his mind and turn against us. But it means that we don't have to waste our time on a meaningless fight. I would have the Dawn Shard from you, O Sacred Tree. I would have it for the sake of the world. No, I will not allow it. Oh, the freaking Elysium. Impossible. Really? The Holy Worm Elysium. I will not allow the Dawn Shard to fall into the hands of human whelps. Why? Jesus. Oh my god. What's the meaning of this? Stop, Elysium, we don't want to fight you. I have no further words to bandy with insects, for I have expended them all across a multitude of worlds. Jesus, it seems the time for talk has passed. Steelers, everyone, fight for your lives, unless you surrender them. What? So Elysium wants to stop us, alright, okay. Well, that is all the time I have for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I have a Twitch, I have a coffee, like, you can check it out, maybe. I have a Twitch at twitch.tv/pinktofu with free use. All other social medias at pinktofu. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!